I think it's important for everyone to do that to avoid issues like sarcopenia in the future and osteoporosis. So what am I talking about? I'm talking about losing muscle mass over time. Women start getting hit with this, I believe, past the age of 30, especially around menopause. That's where it's the worst. You see like a 20 to 30% reduction in muscle mass. There's varied studies and results talking about like the specific statistics, but you want to avoid muscle loss as much as possible. And by the way, this isn't something that just magically happens when you turn 30 or 40 as a woman. It's not. Actually, it's a result of being told to avoid lifting heavy weights to not get too bulky because you're a woman. Your muscles have no reason to stay if you don't give them if you don't like work them. If you're not working them, you're just going to lose them. So there you go. And as you get older, you're going to get a little bit more sedentary naturally, and then you're going to start losing your muscle. So there's that. So if you actually do a little bit of weightlifting, not even super heavy, I mean just using like moderate weights, you're not going to lose that muscle, and you can avoid sarcopenia. Additionally, bearing weight strengthens your bones and ups your bone density. I mean, I think a lot of women like start losing bone density as they age, and it's important for them to take vitamin D and calcium supplements. But a lot of these issues result because they're told not to like lift heavy weights to get too bulky. And it results in these issues such as sarcopenia and osteoporosis, which a lot of the time, unless you're dealing with a chronic or some sort of like immunodeficient illness or autoimmune disease, they're avoidable. And sure, it's still good to take the supplements, the calcium and the vitamin D, but it's a totally avoidable thing that I feel like has kind of been pushed on women because they've been told, don't lift too heavy, you don't want to get too bulky. I don't know. It's just things that affect people's lives in a massively negative way that have been pushed out by the industry that really irritates me. And I think at the end of the day, it is really quite simple. I see this a lot when I'm shadowing like primary care doctors. A lot of these issues that most people face in the future, such as diabetes, heart issues, heart failure, chronic diseases, obesity, you name it. Every single one of them. These patients are all being prescribed statins. These are heart medications for cholesterol and stuff like that. And all these meds that are expensive, Ozempic and all that. But at the end of the day, do you know what would have solved all these issues? Except for like some diabetes, obviously you can't like cure some of them. Going to the gym, specifically doing 30 minutes of cardio, 120 to 150 minutes of cardio, so 30-minute cardio sessions like 4 or 5 times a week. Doesn't have to be even crazy. I'm not talking running. I'm talking just like maybe some light incline walking. Something that elevates your heart rate. That and weightlifting prevents all of these issues I mentioned. Every single one of them.